Why do I always start my videos with clapping? Is that a signature thing? I guess that's a signature thing. Okay, what's up? I'm back with another video. Going on to the next set of soundtrack vinyls that I've got here. And this one, I've got TV series / anime. If I split all the anime just together, it would have been like 3 or 4 vinyls. Like, it's not a lot. I don't have a lot of anime stuff. And then the next one, the last part of this, I guess, mini-series of showcasing my vinyl collection soundtracks is going to be video game soundtracks, which I'm super excited for that one. We're going to get right into this. First off is Berserk, the classic 1997 anime. I haven't seen the other adaptations, but this is probably the only one like really mostly faithful. It's pretty solid adaptation, honestly. I think most fans, they tell you that this is the best one. I have actually heard some really good things about the movie trilogy, but unfortunately the 16, 17 CGI monstrosity. Yeah, we don't talk about that. It's really cool to have this. I'm actually a really big fan of this soundtrack. Like, Guts' theme is like one of my all-time favorite pieces of OST ever across all forms of media. TV series, anime, movies, like, it is one of my favorites. And this one's a really cool white, pure white vinyl, matching the color on my shirt, actually. That's pretty cool. That was not planned whatsoever. Pretty cool. It honestly is quite fitting. I would honestly love to do some videos on Berserk, just in general. It's up there as like one of my favorite pieces of storytelling ever. Top 5 without a doubt. I'd love to talk about it, but I want to do it a lot of justice, so it's probably something that I'm gonna have to work on a lot. Awesome soundtrack. Really love it. I think it's a little similar to the Akira soundtrack that I mentioned in the last video. It doesn't sound like it would fit really well, but it does. It fits really good, because you think Berserk is like epic dark fantasy, and then the soundtrack, and you're just like, but it actually fits really well. It's a pretty solid soundtrack. I love it, and I just love Berserk. It's amazing. This next one here is something that I kind of forgot that I had, actually. I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah, this is season 1 from Castlevania. Apparently there's like 3 seasons, and I only watched the first season. I really liked it. I thought it was a pretty solid season. I really can't tell you too much about this soundtrack. I want to say it was pretty solid. Like, it didn't stick out in a bad way at all when I was watching it. Like, but yeah, I literally just completely forgot that I had this. I guess that's what happens. It's a pretty cool gatefold too. But I guess that's what happens when you end up owning over 100 vinyls. You might forget about a couple here and there. But yeah, I remember the show being pretty solid. I just have a problem with keeping up series and stuff. It has nothing to do with like I'm not interested or anything like that. It just happens. I don't know how to explain it. I just have a hard time keeping up. It's a really cool vinyl as well. I haven't pulled this out in a while, so this is really cool to kind of pull back out. Yeah, I remember this being a pretty solid season. You got the same kind of design there. I think it was called Black Blood Starburst. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just have like this thing about finishing shows. I think it has something to do with like some shows that started off really well just drag way too long. That might be a reason as why I'm not like super into trying to get into a lot of stuff. I'm not doubting that all 6 seasons of Better Call Saul are great. 6 seasons is a lot, and I think a big part of it is this next series that we're about to go into. I've got 4 vinyls here of the series Game of Thrones. I'll show them off in a minute, but I'm trying to make a little point. But I think a reason on why I'm not stay on track of like getting into shows and stuff is because of the massive disappointment and monstrosity that was the final 2 seasons of Game of Thrones. Really, it kind of started at season 5, but that's besides the point. I do have half the video is literally Game of Thrones, so we're just gonna get right into it. 2 here from season 1, and you can see that sticker there. Blood Red Vinyl, limited to 1,000 copies. Of course, we have a awesome, beautiful gatefold of Winterfell. Season 1 was fantastic, by the way. Season 1 and Season 4 are definitely my favorite seasons. Fortunately, I do not have Season 4. And we got the goods inside. Really, really cool. I haven't pulled these ones out in a while either. One thing I do like about this one, in the middle there, you got the sigil for House Stark. And then on the other side, you got House Targaryen. On the second disc, on side 3, you've got House Lannister. And then House Baratheon. So that's really cool that they did that. That was a pretty cool detail, I thought. I know it said blood red, but like it's got some kind of like a misty black in there as well. Books A Million, Second Charles exclusive. This next one is an FYE exclusive, Valyrain Steel. So I'm not going to show too much. I don't think I showed the back actually, so let me show that off. Got Eddard Stark there, one of the best characters in the show, in my opinion. Same thing. Same kind of like setup. You got the sigils in the middle, but Valyrain Steel, silver marble. Still really cool. Really not too much of a difference between these 2, but still gonna show it off. And I'm editing all of the nonsense of me putting them in and out. At least I should be. I'm gonna have to have a talk with my editor. I am the editor. Okay, and then up next we've got 2 more Game of Thrones ones. Both of these are from Season 7. This first one here is a Books A Million Second Charles exclusive, limited edition, White Walker version of Season 7. So yeah, visually, the show, like, visually is great throughout. Most of these characters were butchered and destroyed, assassinated in this season, but we're not here to talk about all that. I'm pretty sure I actually got these discs before I even watched the season. White Walker version. White and blue, marble colored. We don't have anything spectacular with the middle. They're literally the exact same picture, so we don't have the cool sigils. It was a little disappointing because I was so into the sigil thing with Season 1 there. Like I said, I had gotten these before I even watched the season. I don't think I want to get Season 8. It was that bad. It was literally that bad. Okay, this next one is Barnes & Noble exclusive Dragonfire version. I'm going to check this out. The blue stuff is more down my aisle, but I think this one's a little better. The image for the middle picture, yeah, it's an image of the map. It is mostly like white and stuff. I felt like that image in the middle didn't work so well with the White Walker version because it was kind of like, it just blended in really well. This one sticks out a bit more, so I like it a lot more. I definitely prefer this one than the White Walker one. Even with the same color and stuff, some of the black patterns on it could be a little different. So yeah, that's season 7 of Game of Thrones. Might have had a reason on ruining just shows for me in general. I'm not doubting that stuff like Better Call Saul and some other shows are good throughout their entire run. I'm not doubting that at all. Game of Thrones kind of ruined it for me a little bit to get into things. And so did this next one, actually. We've got The Mandalorian. This is from season 1 here. Another picture disc that I have. Really cool picture disc. Mandalorians are awesome. How can you not like Mandalorians? The armor set's really cool, visually appealing. Yeah, Mandalorian had a little something to do with my disappointment in shows. But there is a good amount that start off really well and then just really decline for me. The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Mandalorian. I don't want to talk too much about TV shows, but I mean, I am talking about their soundtracks, so I might as well. Mandalorian follows the trends of a lot of the Star Wars shows coming out now, which I've kind of just stopped watching altogether, but they always have those good episodes that are kind of like really important, like the beginning and maybe the middle, something, you know, then the end and stuff, and then they just kind of have some filler. Yeah, this episode was fine. Did we really need to see it? Was it important? Did it push the plot in any kind of way? What kind of character development did we receive with it? And it's just like, most of the time it comes down to nothing. It's like, it's just a nothing burger. Yeah, Mandalorian follows that trend because Breaking Bad sets such a high standard for me. And when I get into these shows that start off pretty promising, Mandalorian started off pretty promising and had some flaws throughout the first season, but like pretty promising, pretty solid. Walking Dead, again, started pretty promising. I've seen so many different shows that I'm like, get interested in. Like, there's enough there in the first 1 to 4-ish seasons that it's like, this is really good. I like where this is going. I want to see this improve. And then they don't improve. It just goes downhill. I get disappointed to the point that I don't even like to watch them anymore. That's probably a big reason as to why I'm just not really into getting into television series. I'm just kind of sick of getting disappointed. This next show does not disappoint, though. We're ending the video with one of the GOATs. We're talking about the original Transformers series. Oh yeah! Gatefold. Look at that art. That's amazing. Man, I loved Transformers growing up. I remember, to kind of give you little points on like how much I love the Transformers franchise. I remember being, I can't even remember how old I was. I was probably like 12 or something when the Energon animated series was airing. I remember getting up so early just to watch that. Good times, good times. But yeah, I love Transformers, and this vinyl is awesome. I don't even need to say anything. Like, if you know Transformers, you know how awesome this is. Autobots, Decepticons. This is literally the best in this entire set. In terms of color, like, obviously I like Berserk more than Transformers, but in terms of the color, the middle there, you got the Autobot symbol, and then on the other side, you got the Decepticon symbol. It's like, if you like Transformers, this vinyl looks amazing. It's like the coolest thing ever. After all that depressing talk about being disappointed with series and television shows all the time, we end with Transformers. More Than Meets the Eye. Love the theme song of this show. I love it. It's such a classic. You can say it's aged all you want. I don't care. It's freaking awesome. I love it. Love Transformers. So yeah, that is everything on my series there. Half of it was Game of Thrones. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of the shortest one because I had the least amount of vinyls on television series. Surprisingly, I don't have Breaking Bad. There is some Breaking Bad vinyls out there though. I need to get them. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. What I do here is I upload monthly as of right now. Please consider subscribing and liking the video, comment. Other than that, I do try to stream Monday through Saturday as well. I'm into different things, so you get a bit of a variety on my channel. You get some of these videos showing off my collection of stuff. I like doing that, obviously. You get some guitar covers, some comedy skits, short films, gaming videos, you know, kind of all over the place. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again. See you next month.